Welcome, everyone. So clearly, what I'm seeing here is for some of the collective, there is a great deal going on in your life. There are a lot of decisions needed to be made, a lot of opinions being shared, and this is coming together in such a way that it feels like a lot of pressure, like almost like a pressure cooker that is ready to pop its lid. Like it's just very explosive, very intense. The anxiety levels are high and it feels like you're literally going into battle. So if you're here, welcome. It is Tuesday. This is a timeless message. Remember, this is a collective message, so only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And I'm glad you're here joining me because this feels like a lot. It feels like you're closing doors and opening doors. There's a lot of situations, conversations happening. And much of the time, you're finding yourself not saying a lot, not fueling the fire, not sitting there and feeding what it is that people want, and that is a reaction out of you. And that takes an immense amount of courage and strength. So give yourself some credit there because this shows me that there is a lot going on in the energy, that there is this tension in the air and you're feeling it. If this is resonating with you, you're feeling the tension. You're feeling like you're trying to keep everything level and calm, but there are situations, people, whatever it is, it could be home, it could be work, it could be family, it could be friend, it could be anything that is adding a level of tension in your life, and you're trying to regulate everything to keep it neutral. Situations keep coming and interfering and causing this chaos and tension, and it is adding a level of pressure, and your energy is feeling this right now, definitely feeling it. But a lot of doors are opening and closing. You're realizing that there are things that you need to leave behind, there are things that you do not need to deal with, and you're just keeping yourself out of it. Like it's like when you have a drama situation going on and people are trying to pull you into it, you're like, I don't have anything to do with this. This does not have anything to do with my life. I'm staying out of it. And it's because you are depending on the universe, God, spirit. You are depending on your intuition. You are using your discernment. You are seeing situations and saying, this is not something I need to get involved with. You are making calculated decisions. You're being decisive. You're realizing that not every battle is worth you fighting. You don't need to be involved in every situation just because someone pulls you in. Okay. It doesn't mean that you need to be involved in that situation. That is what I am hearing very loudly. And this all comes because you are so aware now to the truths, and that veil has been lifted. You are seeing the reality of the people around you, the situations around you, because you've pulled yourself away, and you're going to keep pulling yourself so that you're standing outside of that drama, that situation, that chaos, instead of being pulled into it. And this is what I'm hearing very strongly. Instead of being pulled into it, you are holding yourself on the outside. You are no longer allowing yourself to get fused into these environments that do not belong to you. And there are people around you that you are getting to know, that you are becoming friends with, that you're bringing into your sphere, that are helping you to see clearly that this is a healthier way for you to exist, because your soul knows what it needs. Your soul, that's the one thing that you really learn, is the difference between where your heart is speaking and your soul is speaking. Your soul knows what it needs to have that peace in its energy, and you are allowing yourself to listen to what your soul needs, and you're allowing your soul to guide you in these situations. And it is so courageous of you to do that, because that is not an easy thing to do. But you are truly overcoming this negative energy, but it is definitely impacting you. It feels like a level of pressure. It feels like an intense pressure, like people trying to drag you into situations that you once used to be dragged into, but you're now saying, no, sorry, this has nothing to do with me. I'm not about to be pulled into it. And when we look at the neuro linguistics, we can see here, when it comes to the circle of excellence, it's important to visualize the glowing circle of light in front of you, filled with qualities like focus, vitality, clarity, and luck. And when you focus on this circle of the, vitality, clarity, luck, all these things, it helps you to navigate these types of situations. You step into that circle and feel those qualities flow through you. This is your circle of excellence. This is where your standards lie, right? At any time, you can return to it and access your most resourceful state. This is your standard. This is how you live your life, your vitality, your clarity, your luck, your excellence. This is your own standards. This is the circle you stand in. It is your own circle, nobody else's. You have your own standards, your own expectations, and you're allowed to have that. And then the next card that we got is reframe the fear. And you're already actively doing this. I can clearly see it in the message. You're not allowing yourself to be pulled in through fear, allowing people to manipulate you into thinking you need to be pulled into these situations, because fear often signals that you're on the edge of growth. See, when you're able to face that fear, you're courageous. That takes such an amount of strength. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? And how would I handle it? Then flip the question, what's the best that could happen if I succeed? Shift your focus from fear to opportunity empowers you to move forward. When you overcome that fear, you realize, what was I fearing? This really isn't nearly as big of a deal as I was allowing the fear to make me believe it was. And when you say no and you walk away, you're like, hey, I succeeded. I was able to overcome this and it was so easy. Once you step over the fear, it is amazing how freeing and peaceful it can be. And then we have belief system reboot. This is always so important, right? Your beliefs shape your reality. There's so much truth to that. This card, what it does is it encourages you to take a deep dive into your belief system, challenge outdated beliefs, and install new ones that align with your vision of success and fulfillment. You are realizing now you're already in this. You are already seeing that as you change your belief system and you realize that fear doesn't have power over me. These people do not have power over me. Nobody has power over me. I have power over my decisions and my life. It is truly an awakening moment because you realize that the fear no longer is controlling you. Then we have the angel numbers. So the one that came out was 716, soul companion. Important connections are being built. And I thought of, when we look at collaboration here, there are people that are coming into your life, good things, achievements that are coming that are going to be helping you. And through these soul companions, these important connections are being made. The angels want you to make new, mutually supportive bonds. Bring people into your life that support you, that truly want to be with you in your authentic self, not the mask, not the person that you perform. The performance is over. You're no longer doing that. The people you meet are special to your journey. Welcome them into your heart space. Think of someone in your life you connected with recently. Send this person a message or reach out to talk face to face. See how you can build on your connection. I'm telling you, connection is so important in this phase of what you are going through. Don't let yourself be alone. There are so many people who truly understand you and understand what you're going through, and they want to connect with you. And the best thing you can do is just put yourself out there and be open to connection. I know it's hard. I know that you've been hurt so many times that you're afraid to let people in close, but let them in close because I'm telling you, you are brave. Spirit said, look under the deck, the bottom of the deck, 682 bravery. The angels know you're brave. Spirit knows you're brave. God knows you're brave. Universe knows you're brave. Whatever it is you go with, if you go with all those things, whatever it is, they know you're brave. You are supported to be you, authentically you. Your angels reveal their affirmation that it takes courage to live life differently. I'm telling you, I know I keep saying it, but it's so important that this gets ingrained in your head. You are courageous. It takes so much courage to fight against years and years and years of conditioning and molding that has been done to you that was not meant to be a part of who you are, not part of your soul imprint. They fill you with their support to live life bravely as you authentically are. Make a mental list today of the places you have feared being yourself. Think of a small way to confront one of those fears now. Truly, truly, look at the areas that you had fear and step into those areas and realize that fear does not control you. It is when you overcome that fear and you see how brave you are, the courage you have, it's immense. And you will be so proud of yourself. Make sure you acknowledge yourself when you do those things. And then Spirit's like, split the deck. So the angels gave us 000, universal abundance. The universe abundantly supports you. Look at this. I mean, the angels see how brave you are. The universe sees how abundant you are. Your soul is like, hey, get out there and meet some people. You've got all three areas just covered right now in this reading. The force of love is around you. This number enhances all attributes of other cards you draw today. Look at this. Look at this. These other two, bravery, soul companion, all these cards are absolutely enhanced in all their attributes through this card that was drawn today, creating a powerful connection between you and your angels. Visualize the power of the universe flowing into your being and envision your own creative forces amping up to meet it. Draw another card knowing that this next message will be amplified by this energy. And I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to pause this video. We're going to see what card comes out. I mean, are you kidding me? The card that came out. Wait till you see this. Inner Strength 153. We couldn't have gotten a better card that is going to be amplified by this energy of the 000 universal abundance. So let's see what it says here. Positive results are ahead. Look, you're killing it. Look at the changes you've made in your life. Like, seriously, you have declined the right things at the right time. I mean, seriously. What were we seeing here? You are pulling yourself back. You are no longer accepting fear to run your life. You are no longer accepting people to pulling you into situations you don't belong in. Look what you're doing. Give yourself some credit. Your angels are applauding this recent focus on self-discipline. The toxic things you say no to produce positive results in the long run. And by making these decisions, you are telling the universe you are worth the effort it takes today to live your best life tomorrow. Sit in gratitude as you reflect on the goodness you've done for yourself when you said no to something that isn't for you. Boom. Boom. Are you kidding me? This reading. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And then we have the word of the day. Let's end it here, right? The word of the day. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Let me know below how this message is resonating with you, because we have patience. Sometimes you should never pray for unless something you should never pray for unless you have prepared to learn by experience. Lessons in both love and anger come by way of patience. And that's the one thing right here. You have a lot of patience to have that courage and bravery to go through all this. It takes a level of patience to be able to navigate this stuff without losing your mind. An art form, a practice, and a lifelong journey where the reward is more of a cost. I know it's tough when the winds keep coming. You have to stand firm against it. Bury your roots down deeper so the next time the storm rolls in, you can withstand more than before. Having self-confidence. I believe that patience requires you to believe in yourself. If you give up, if you have doubt, if you do not trust that you are capable, then you are more likely to give it up. Know that you're capable. You can overcome the fear. Look, you are navigating all this right now in this reading. You are pulling yourself back. You're not allowing yourself to be pulled into situations. You're being courageous and brave. And the angels right here confirmed everything, right? They're telling you you have an inner strength. It is amplified. The universe has amplified it. This is your story right here. Now, in preparation, when you're setting your intentions, ask yourself these questions as you're navigating all this. How can you persist against the weight? How can you keep persistent against this friction, this tension in your life? Have the limits of your tolerance been surpassed already? How can you persist against the weight and have the limits of your tolerance been surpassed already? Ask yourself these questions. I have to say, this was quite the reading. I'm immensely proud of you. You are doing a tremendous amount of work. It takes an immense amount of courage and bravery, and you have that inner strength. Don't ever question it. Whenever you see yourself in a situation like that where the tension is high, people are trying to pull you into the drama, pull you into scenarios, situations, environments that you know you do not belong in, nor do you need to be in, that do not involve you. Know that you have that inner strength to navigate through that. Nobody can control your thoughts, your energy, and your space, your mind, your body, except you. You are the one in control. You have that inner strength. All right, everybody. I hope you have a great day. We'll catch up later on the shadow work reading, and good luck and blessings.